Simon Sinek, a famous British author and motivational speaker, once said, "It's as if they are standing at the foot of the mountain, and they have this abstract concept called success they want to have in the world, which is the summit. But what I don't see is the mountain." When I was in elementary school, I learned painting, including sketch, watercolor, and oils. I dreamed to draw a vivid, lifelike painting. But the truth is, people always don't know what I'm drawing. "Wow, you are good at painting. That's a beautiful fish." It's actually a cat, but yeah, you're quite close. So it's obvious that this is not a vivid, lifelike painting. Maybe I'm just not good at sketch, I told myself. So instead of putting more efforts on my basic skills of sketch, I said, forget about sketch. Let's go for watercolors. But again, "Wow, you are good at painting. That's a beautiful fish." It's actually a cat, but yeah, you're quite close. So I quit watercolors and studied oils. With no surprise, soon after, I quit oils. Eventually, I didn't take any class of painting, and all my life, I'm not a good painter. The truth is, I was the one who stood at the foot of the mountain, and I saw the summit, which is the vivid, lifelike painting. But what I don't see is the mountain. How to draw a straight line and a perfect circle. How to draw the light and shadow of an object. Those basic skills take years to practice. I never put any effort on it. No wonder I failed on every type of drawing. And it's not just about drawing, it's actually about everything. In junior high school, I said I wanted to play basketball to a level as Kobe Bryant did. And then, I hurt my head, joint finger. I quit basketball. In high school, I said I would go to National Taiwan University. But math was so hard. I couldn't even understand the algebra and permutations. And for my English, 7,000 words was too many for me. So, forget about National Taiwan University. Let's go Furan University! A few months ago, I took a new adventure, which was being the president of a Toastmasters club. But out of my expectation, I made a lot of problems that I didn't have answered. And my self-esteem was shattered because I couldn't solve those problems that I believed I could. And I started to feel afraid and wanted to quit again. But what will happen if I insist? What will happen if I put effort on it? What actually happens is growth. As the president of Toastmasters, I have a lot of chance to speak in public, like opening. I used to devalue this session because I thought it was boring and unnecessary. But when it was my turn to open up the meeting, I found my mind was blanked and I didn't know what to say. But this time I can't quit because I'm the president and have the responsibility to open up every meeting. So to face this nightmare, every Friday afternoon, I will write a script and practice. Hello everyone, how are you today? Hello everyone, how are you today? Hello everyone, how are you today? For an hour. Few months pass, in a steady process, I can finally open up the meeting naturally without feeling awkward. That's the first progress I have. Another progress I made is how to lead others. When I had been elected to be the president, I had no idea of how to lead others, how to work with others. So the first few months after I became president, I had a lot of fight with my own officers. And people don't want to work with me because I always told them what to do, like I'm high above them. And the pressure I gave makes them hard to breathe. For me, my heart was broken and I'm so frustrated. But this time I can't quit because I'm the president and have a responsibility to make everything stay on track. I started to ask suggestions from the former president and officers. and having conversation with my own officers so I can know what they want. And I try to give more credit instead of pressure so my officers can do their jobs. Few months pass in a steady process. People want to work with me again, and I get this feedback like, Joseph, I really see a lot of growth in you. Joseph, I think you become more mature than when you just became president. None of this will happen if I just quit and give up myself. But did everything go well because I insist to be a president? Of course not. There are always new problem pops out, and also I'm still learning. But if I just quit back then, I won't have the chance to see the growth of myself and rebuild my self-esteem. And I would always be the one who stares at the summit but will never reach it. Simon Sinek told us, don't just stare at the summit, but you have to see the mountain. However, see the mountain is only the first step. To reach to the summit, you have to climb the mountain. So I said, not only to see the mountain, but you have to climb the mountain. And then you will really start growth. Toastmaster of the evening.